to the UEFA Europa League. It's Chelsea versus South Coast. Anyways, hello and welcome here today. And we are live for the UEFA Europa League, and it's Chelsea versus South Coast. And we are live. It is a very entertaining crowd here today. Here in Stamford Bridge, there are fans here today because in the UK they're allowed to have fans because COVID-19. In the RSC, fans are not allowed in the stadiums, but in the Chelsea stadium there are fans because the FA haven't said that they're going to be banning people from the stadiums. So there you go. Chelsea, 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 Chelsea. Here we go. Here we go. The game kicks off. Obviously, Chelsea did very, very well on Sunday. They beat Liverpool at Anfield. What a goal from Suso. What a goal from Suso in that game. They won that game. Chelsea have been unbeaten for a lot. How many games? 8 games unbeaten. Chelsea have been all competition. Maybe like 12 games. They were like in 5th and poor positions. A chance of it for Andre Herrera. Saved there from the goalkeeper. And obviously Chelsea is a bit of a challenge for South Coast. They're up against one of the best teams who won the Champions League a few years ago. Like 8 years ago, won it. And also they won the Europa League in 2013. They did. Chelsea. They have got a bit of a record they have in these competitions. So, yeah. I think South Coast will have to be aware how that Chelsea will probably play today. Bit of a tackle there. He's just tackled in there. Sort of free kicks being given for South Coast. Ole, Chelsea, 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 Chelsea. There's a chance for Derek. Now Darius Mertens. Now Mertens. Ruben Neves. Good defending shot. Hit the player in the leg. Higuain. Ruben Neves here. Lopez. Goal from Lopez to Higuain. And Chelsea are in front at Stamford Bridge. And Frank Lampard will be very proud about his team's performance. What a ball. And Gonzalo Higuain equalises. Yeah, Ruben Loftus-Cheek crossed the ball, passed the ball to Willian, crossed it to Higuain, scored. Goal scorer number 9, Gonzalo Higuain. Yay. We know how good they're going to be anyways, but Chelsea in the lead. It's 1-0. Ole, 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 ole. Chelsea, Chelsea. Ole, 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 ole. Chelsea, Chelsea. Ole, 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 ole. Chelsea now for Eswell now for Chelsea in the ball. Now Loftus-Cheek. Now Suso. Now, Will.I.am. Now, it's a chance for Higuain. He's been very good this season for Chelsea. He's been scoring loads of bangers. Chelsea, 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 Chelsea. Good ball there. Walked now. Rules, another ball. Header away, clearance. Now Southcote's got a chance here. Good defending. Even Dave Atkinson knows this game's going to be very difficult for Southcote. He knows this stage of the competition is going to be very hard for Southcote. And we know they're not that good. They're not as big. They're not a big Republican team. They're one of the average teams. They're like a Wolves type of team or Everton type of team. That's what Southcote is. They ain't the world class team like they ain't like a world class team. They're not like the top caliber teams. Good ball here now. It's Poulsen. Cross in the box here. Oh, what a save there! Lucas Perez could have scored, but then what a save there from Courtois. Hit his leg. That could have been a second. Oh, save the keeper. Goal! And Antonio Baez equalises, and South Coast are... Oh my God, that's a very important goal, that is. South Coast have equalised. It's 1-1. And now this Republican team, who not as good, they ain't a good team, they ain't. We know that they're not an average Premier League team in the RSC, but what a goal. They've got an away goal. Lucas Perez, Antonio Baez scored a header. And even the manager's very happy about Dave Atkinson. Because he'll be delighted. Even the South Coast fans are on their feet as well. This is big for their soccer club. It is big for their soccer team. That goal is big for them, that is, because they're a small club, have actually scored against Chelsea at Stamford Bridge, and that could help them go all the way and knock them out. That's a chance for Perez. Perez is through. Goal! Perez has equalised. It's 2-1. South Coast are 2-1 in front. Oh my God. South Coast are 2 in front. Oh my God. South Coast are 2 in front against Chelsea at Stamford Bridge. And all the South Coast fans have travelled. This small club who play and are in 11th position in the Premier League at the moment are in the quarterfinals, and they are in front. Yup. South Coast actually are winning 2-1 at half time. They're not even that big Europa League team. They ain't a big club. Then they're like one of the small average teams in the RSE, and they've actually surprisingly stunned Chelsea at half time. Chelsea were good in those minutes, and now and then South Coast started scoring the 2 goals. So very, very good. We've got now second half, and then we'll go to the full time. That'll be big for Dave Atkinson's team if he gets a result against Chelsea. Chance here for Perez. Oh, it's 3-1! And now South Coast are in front by 3. But Lucas Perez, I can't believe this. Chelsea have actually conceded another goal in the Europa League. How is South Coast doing this? Imagine they weren't favourites at all to go and beat Chelsea today. They got the second leg next week. Chelsea can still turn it around, but at this moment in time, Chelsea are losing to South Coast 3-1 at Stamford Bridge. Very good attacking though. Defensively was poor. And Lampard's on all competition. He's been unbeaten for like 12 games in all competitions, and now they're losing. They losing to South Coast in the first leg 3-1, and that won't be as great. That wouldn't be at all. They got 2 in away goals. They've got. Chelsea have to get something. They have to. Now, oh my God. Because Perez, defensing was good. Ruben Neves. Yes, good ball in now. Suso. Now Suso, Higuain. Higuain! Oh! South Coast will be the next Fulham, I reckon they'll be. Like, Fulham, when they're in the Premier League team in England, they went to the Europa League finals they reached. They're not even one of the favourites. They were a smaller club like South Coast, and they got themselves in the final against Atletico Madrid in 2010, and they actually lost in the final. But they were close, though, to win the whole thing. They could have qualified for Champions League if they did that. Chance for Higuain, sweaties it. No, he doesn't. Good defending there. Back Higuain. William. A goal for William. And it's now 3-2. And that's something that Chelsea can get a goal back and maybe get more goals before in the second half. It could be a lot different. Very good goal that is. Goal scorer number 22. Will.i.am. Yeah, very good goal for Will.i.am. And South Coast have conceded. And even Atkinson will be a little telling the players to come on, let's do this. We can still do it. Giving that encouragement to the players. Now is Papadopoulos. Now William Hansberg. Now Poulsen. They've got no games this weekend though. It's a chance for Perez here. Save there from Courtois. Now Andre Gomez. Defending there. Now Gary Cahill. So the final will be taking place in Baku. It will be taking place as well in May. Who's going to go to Baku, maybe? Well, it's a quarterfinals, so anything could happen. But now he's Poulsen again. He's one of the top players up front for South Coast. And there's a chance, possibly. If they win the Europa League, qualify for Champions League South Coast, and they'll get a lot of money they'll get from that. And then they'll probably get more revenue from the Champions League money as well. And that could really help their facilities. They could help. They are a good club. They are a big club, though, in the Premier League. They're not as big as, like, the top teams, though. But if they can get a lot of money, they can probably compete. They could with the likes of United and G Uniteds and the Cities. And it's a chance for Lucas Perez again here. Lucas Perez, it's 4-2. And South Coast are doing so well in this game. Hat-trick for Lucas Perez, and all the South Coast fans are going riot in the away end. They are going mental. They know that it means a lot to this little club, who have been through a lot financially as well. Financial problems in 2016. Carlo Ancelotti did actually took over as manager for South Coast, got relegated with them to Division 1, stayed with them as a manager, got them promoted first time without asking, and then Carlo Ancelotti got them up to 12th in the league in his first season in the Premier League. Second season, South Coast came 8th, but they do get in the Europa League place because of what's happened with Chestergo, because Chestergo won the Europa League. They came 6th, so the team below 7th will get the Europa League place. That was South Coast, who finished 8th, so that's why they qualify for this competition. And then they've actually used this competition. There's something they want to try and go win. And they've actually used that, and they used it very properly. They have at the moment as we speak. Chelsea have to score at least 3 goals, I think, away from home. If it's 4-2, then they've got to get 3 to make it 5-4 in aggregate or some sort. But at the moment, good ball here. Higuain, now William. Higuain! Oh, Higuain! That could have been something right there for a goal. That really could have done. That really could have been the goal right there. That could have been very, very close. But Lucas Perez was absolutely wonderful. He was on point in goal today. And I think David Atkinson, he'd be impressed with his team. He's actually a good manager, though. He got them into... he got Schofield to get into Champions League position when he was at Goldfield manager. But anyways, and it's all over. South Coast have actually stunned Chelsea at Stamford Bridge. A club like South Coast have actually had not a very good journey to the Europa League. They started this competition in the summer. They started it in July basically. It's August? It was August or July last year. They started in the qualifying stages. Got in from the qualifying stages all the way from the group stages. From the group stages to the round of 32, round of 16, now into the quarterfinals, and they actually stunned Chelsea. And that's a very big result. If they continue this, if they actually hang on to that aggregate scoreline, don't concede those 3 goals away from home, then they will go through to the semi-finals of the UEFA Europa League in May. But the score was, at the end of the game, Chelsea 2, South Coast 4.